Hi everyone, and welcome to another DIY Monday. I am coming to you guys today with a DIY on we're going to make a pendant using this wood bead. Now this right here is an earring that I decided to change into a pendant. I got these rocks from Walmart. I think they were $1 and some change. So I don't know if all Walmart sell, I'm sure all Walmart sell these, but sometimes, different Walmart sell different things. And so this is the name of them the name of them. And you're going to need some E6000, your wire cutters. You're going to need a piece of 20 gauge wire. Cut your 20 gauge wire about 5 inches long. Your round nose pliers. You're going to need a large jump ring, and you're going to need some whatever you're going to be using to put your pendant on. So I am going to be using some brown satin ribbon. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, so the very first thing that I am going to do is I am going to put I'm not going to say a closure for my pendant, but I'm going to make it so that I can attach my jump ring to my pendant. So we're going to make a loop. We're going to give it a little indentation. And then we're going to take this piece right here and push it up. And you know what, y'all? I am so sorry if I did not properly introduce myself. My name is Joyce. Okay? And we're going to wrap it around a couple times, and then we're going to just come and take our wire cutters and snip this off. And then we're going to take these round nose pliers, and they're flat in between. We're just going to squeeze that in so nothing is sticking out. And then we're going to go ahead and place this onto our bead. So we're just going to flip it, push it, put it through in the back, pinch it up. This is what you're going to have, guys. And then you're going to pinch it up this way. And then we're going to start wrapping it around. Now, when you start wrapping it, you want to hold it as tight as you can, okay? So we want to start wrapping it around and holding it in place so that it doesn't move. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take our wire cutters and just snip this off. There you go. And then we're going to take our round nose pliers and just squeeze that in so it won't be sticking out. Now what we're going to do is I am going to be putting a jump ring through this hole. So I am going to turn it to the side, just like that. That's what you want, guys. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a generous amount of our E6000 and we're going to put it on our bead, covering it up with our bead. So if you guys give me a few minutes, I forgot to get my gloves. Give me a few minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, I don't always use gloves when I use E6000. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But sometimes I don't like for it to get on me or touch me. All right, so I have my little tool right here. And I'm just going to start spreading this all over my bead. I'm trying to put it on as generous as I can. The thing about this E6000 too, guys, is that it doesn't dry instantly. It's different when you're using this versus when you're using the glue gun. because this takes a good 24 to 48 hours sometimes, depending on what it is that you're making to dry. So I think I got more than enough. I'm not going to put it on the sides because I'm not really going to have any of the beads on the side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just figure out how we want our beads, rocks, lined up on our pendant. So I'm going to put one there. Put one there. Now I'm telling y'all, this isn't anything that I decided. I didn't put anything together. Like I wasn't thinking about how I was going to do this. I'm just filling it in. I didn't have any wasn't sitting and saying, well, I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna put, no, I'm just kind of like doing it as I go along, pretty much, and letting you guys see me as I do it. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I just figured that I would do something different. And like I said, you have to let this dry for a minute, guys. It's not going to dry overnight. It's going to take a little time. Listen to me. Did I just say it's not going to dry overnight? It will dry overnight. Y'all don't pay me no mind. Because sometimes I be talking and I have to laugh at myself because I be funny. I'm serious, y'all. I really be funny. And so the key to all of this is just trying to, like, it's like making a puzzle. You're trying to find the pieces that will give you a better fit. And I may have to, I think I'm going to have to add a little more E6000, but as you guys can see, I am moving right along. Okay, guys, so for the sake of the video, I am going to pause it right here, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, I did forget to mention, y'all know me, I forget some things. I forgot that you are going to need your ribbon closures, and your ribbon closures is what you're going to need to put on the ends of your ribbon. And they're just going to go you're going to put them together, and you're going to take one of these and put it in there, and you're going to squeeze it together. And then that's pretty much it. Now you can add chain, and you're going to have to add some jump rings and all that stuff to make it a little longer, so that if you decide to sell it, people will have enough. You know, if you put some chain on it, it'll give it enough. It will give it more length, is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to check and see if our pendant is ready, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so here is our end result of our pendant. I hope you guys can see. And I only put one coat of the Mod Podge, and you see how it has a really, really shiny, it's really, really nice. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hook up our choker. So I'm going to take my very large jump ring. I'm going to stick it through the hoop, and I'm going to close it. And then on both sides, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to add my ribbon. So the way I'm going to add my ribbon is I am going to take and stick it through, turn it to the side and stick it through like this. And then I am going to take, well, actually you want to fold the two pieces together. I'm sorry, y'all. Fold the two pieces together, stick it through like this, and then pull it through. There you go. Just like that. And this is what you're going to have. Okay, and you're going to do this to both sides. And you want to make sure that they are even. Even if they're not even, you can make them even. But this is what you're going to have. Okay, guys, so once you get that on, you want to take your ribbon closures, like I said, and you want to go down, and you want to put one on one end, and then you want to put one on the other end. Now, if you take your ribbon down, and if it looks like it's a little too, it's not even, then we're just going to clip this part off, and then we'll take our ribbon closure and put it on top. And then you're going to just squeeze it in. And then that is going to be it. Now, the next thing you're going to have to do once you do that, then you're going to add your jump rings. Okay, guys, so we got both of our ribbon closures on the end of our necklace. Now, the next thing we're going to do is probably add some jump rings, a lobster claw clasp, and some chain. Now, like I said, the chain is going to give your necklace some length, so that just in case, you're going to have to add chain anyway. You're going to have to add chain to it anyway. So we're going to put on our other jump ring. We're going to add our lobster claw clasp and our chain. Okay, guys, so we're going to add our jump ring on and our chain. And make sure you, whatever chain you decide to use, make sure you have a nice length of chain, okay? Make it at least 6 inches. Because sometimes when you make things and you sell them, you want to make sure that it fits the person's neck, because everybody's neck is not the same. So we're going to close this off like that, and we got that on. So we got our chain on. And then what I'm going to do on this side is I am going to add a little bit of chain, and then I'm going to add my lobster claw clasp. We're going to put this on. Now I have a jump ring, so I put a jump ring through it, and we're just going to put it on and close it off. And here is our choker necklace. And here it is, guys. This is beautiful. This has a lot of, the words that I was trying to say earlier were earth tones. The rocks that I got are more earth tone colors. So here it is. Here is your pendant. And I want to thank you guys for joining me for today's Monday's DIY.